The degeneracy of the hamlet is nothing, I fear, when compared to the condition of surrounding acres.
Alright. Let's take a look around. What do we have? The Prophet is offering this crap. Got a Blasphemous Vial out of Inchoate Flesh. Still don't have a mission from here that's longer than these two shorts. It's like the 10th week in a row, something dumb. Another Stun Amulet there. Got another Sun Ring here. That would be my third Sun Ring. That would be quite nice. We've got a Dark Crown here, which is one of the best items in the game if you're doing no lights. Caregiver Convention is really good though. That is actually challenging because I want to go here, I want to go here, I want to go here, and that's it. Don't know. That's right, Light. I guess you did get the killing blow on the Shambler. It's kind of like contributing. How many more positive quirks do I have that would actually be worthwhile? Eldritch Hater here. The other thing is I can unlock and get rid of stuff that I really hate that I couldn't unlock otherwise for free. Just looking for those right now. Guilty Conscience would be nice to get rid of. Dark Temptation would be nice to get rid of. Mania would be fucking great to get rid of. I hate this perk. And Calm wouldn't be bad to get rid of either. So we do have ones we wouldn't mind getting rid of that are locked in. Passing up a Sun Ring seems somewhat stupid. Oh, it's Caregiver's Convention on the Wield. What am I talking about? Oh my god, it's just two of them. Fuck that. Let's go to Caregiver's Convention and the Sun Ring. Easily done. Easily done. Alright. Want to sort by level. But I just feel like this character. It feels like this character is perfect. I'm like, do I even bring him out? And the wield's fine for flagellants too. It's actually one of the better spots for them. Could be easy flagellant. What do I think of the Fated quirk? I always forget how it works. I don't think very much of it, honestly. Eldritch Hater and Thick Blooded is quite good in this dungeon. Starting with a little bit more stress than I'd like. A Vestal would be good here for stuns. Hound is fine here. We have guard, we have multiple heals. Actually, we have 4 heals. We have direct single target healing, we have group healing, we have bleeds, we have stuns, we have extra stuns. Looks decent. If I had 1 Vestal with Clutter, which are the 4 DDs, we just send her to 1. DD1. Okay. It's pretty good. Game's trying to tell me something by giving me the Ancestors Tentacle Idol. I'm not listening. Do we do this? Stun Amulet and a Sun Ring for stunning? Means no healing. Kinda like a quick Flagellant right now. Why do we not have double stun yet? It just makes no fucking sense to me. Alright, damage and accuracy. It's gonna be doing attacks almost every single round. I suppose speed on the Hound would be good too. Although that will make him quite a bit faster than the healer. And what is the Flagellant bringing? Maybe I don't. Maybe I just goes damage. Speed on the Flagellant. A Seer Stone for some scouting. Seems reasonable. Okay. Let's do that. Who's getting sanitized? We have to get rid of Clumsy. Get rid of Hegomania. Hegomania is a curse though. It'd kind of be good to do that. Is there another cursed person we can put in there? This is the spot. Alright. Not sure I'm understanding exactly how this works right now. Is it as I put cursed people in here, it increases the... I know if I put them in the same time, they contaminate each other. But I don't know if... I don't know what happens now. Does it just go up every time I use it with the cursed characters? And it's like, is it like getting the needles dirty or something? Like, what's going on? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, this looks alright. We don't have a great stun position. That's okay, we gotta do their stuff, though. Let's go do their stuff. Alright. Good. I would like this soon. Actually, kind of like it now. Need 9. 7.
Some may fall, but their knowledge lives on.
I hate not having level 3 skills when I'm in level 3 dungeons. Makes the fight much harder than it needs to be. Alright. I already answered your Kex, right? Or is that just from a few minutes ago to us? Okay. Sanitarium nurse reuses needles? Goddamn right she does. Matter if you looked at her? Does she look like someone you just trust running around? Of course she fucking reuses those needles. She pockets all the money for extra needles. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. The woman is not to be trusted. Alright, let's go. Oh, I didn't do armor. Let's not go. Is rushing the bank viable? I don't think so. I mean, look at this right now. I go out of my way to clear out every single curio in a dungeon, pretty much every single dungeon, right? And what are we at right now? We're at 0 portraits, and we have just now caught up for the levels of dungeons that we're approaching to have in terms of the amount of portraits we've used. So if you can somehow have squeezed out an additional, 55 portraits, I mean, more power to you if you can do that. But I don't know where you do that while still, you'd be taking such a hit on your combat missions, which probably means that you're spending extra money on things like stress curing because your characters aren't performing as well as they are. You're probably losing characters or potentially losing characters. It feels like you're probably not doing the things you need to be doing well enough to make the investment in the bank worthwhile. Alright. At least that's my take on it. Look at these perks. Holy shit, those are such good perks. There's so much stress resist in that. I'm so pleased with those perks. Alright, let's provision and go. Didn't look as I do that. Is this a scout? Or is it gather? I think the gathers, cause it's a gather too. Ew. I fucking hate gathers. Let's go just a little bit lighter on the stuff I'd bring otherwise. Alright, let's do it. They always hover around 10 to 20k.
Our land is remote
kind of.
and unneighbored.
It's more along the lines
Every
of
lost
I
resource
spend money
must
when I
be
have money,
recovered.
and I'm more free with my money when I have lots of money. So when I'm low on money, you're probably not seeing me spend too much of it if I don't think I can recover from it. But right now I have a fairly decent bank of trinkets to get rid of, and I have a decent amount of money coming through. We didn't have that early game Shambler wipe, which we had last playthrough, which really fucked my money situation. This is a really nasty split dungeon. So I certainly don't hold on to money, but I don't go out of my way to spend it on shit I don't need either. I'd like to kill the crone before she acts.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Ever done a non-torch run? I've done lots and lots of non-torch runs. This is supposed to be harder than just a non-torch run right now while adding some variety to our gameplay. You guys will see when we start doing the Baron missions how shitty it's going to be. Okay, we're at half health here. Could hit this thing again and probably bleed it out. He is marked though, and I don't really want him to die. We could probably kill that with the Hound and the healer. So we'll exsanguinate that guy. Big bleed. He's dead. Stun. I'm gonna double stun anyways though. I guess that means damage.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
I understand what you mean, Waylive. I mean, I kind of get a little bit annoyed, not with your question, but the kind of, that's not the first time it's been asked on this channel recently, and it's because of this run. We're doing a challenge run and we have light, but we're doing a challenge run with light because we think it's harder, I think it's harder, than just a pure darkness run right now.
Masterfully
Dead
executed.
Godot. Like to do some damage there. We might be able to double stun him. That crit is really good for us. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Right. No. Yeah, that could be a crit here, which would be really unpleasant. Okay, it's not. Good. Dead.
Slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Alright, we're gonna exsanguinate that, so let's just look for crits. If I heal him, is that gonna fuck things up? If I heal 7 or less, it doesn't. How much does this heal for? 6 to 8. Perfect. Let's go sanguinate. Good. Let's fish for a crit here. Crit.
Slowly. Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Alright. Stress Ghoul and a Crone. We do get a surprise round. Something. Stun the Ghoul. Is this dog tree fight again? 71% chance to hit. Yeah, it is. Alright. Are we at over our light limit? It's over 75, so we're at now 86. If we take a torch, this is the 96,
way is
right?
lit. The path is clear.
Alright.
We require only the strength to follow
Good.
it.
Dump damage into the ghoul, nice crit.
And power.
Could burn off. Oh, I don't have the... Oh, I thought I had a debuff on him. Just the bleed though, it's annoying. Alright, he's probably unstunnable at 110% right now. We're probably gonna eat one round of ghoul attack. But if you keep going first, we might not have to eat any round of ghoul attack. We have to do 11 damage. That has to be a critical or it doesn't kill it. I guess I could have rolled on the stun, probably been better than just trying to, I don't know, rolling on a stun versus rolling on a crit.
Unnerved. Unbalanced.
Alright. He's not gonna get to act. Get a big heal again, I guess. Sanguinate.
Prodigious size
Okay.
alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
It's pretty good. The thing about no light runs, to kind of get back to that conversation, is that they're a little bit one-dimensional. The stress is so high on hard mode no light that you are forced to use a huge amount of stress healing options. And we just did a playthrough where we used a fuck ton of stress healing options, and it gets just a little bit repetitive for me. So the goal of challenge runs is to make the game more interesting for me, as well as making it harder so that you guys can get your enjoyment out of watching me struggle with really hard tasks. So doing this run like this is supposed to change up the playstyle, which is removing stress healing entirely from one of the options for my groups, which makes me able to bring different groups and do different things that are interesting, as well as make the game more difficult. So that's the goal of this. Is a no light, no stress healing run possible? I don't think so. The amount of stress you get from a single nuke in no light is about 40 single stress nuke. So I'm a little bit dubious of whether or not you could deal with that without any stress healing. I don't think so. I think it would become a real crapshoot in terms of it'd just be RNG. It's like, do I get an affliction at the start of this fight? If I do, I need to leave. I need to abort the run, abort the mission. If that happens enough times, I have to abort the playthrough because I don't have enough weeks to do what I need to do. So
As the fiend falls.
right,
faint
this
hope
this
blossoms.
lets me use classes that aren't stress healers. Then the other part of the challenge is use all the classes that I normally ignore that I think are really bad, like lepers and to a lesser degree antiquarians. So at the moment, I kind of like where this run is at. I think this is a cool position for this run. We haven't started doing the level. This is our second level 3, so the dungeons have seemed pretty easy. And you're probably going, oh, it's not much of a challenge, but we're level 1 dungeons. Level 1 dungeons are almost never a challenge. So as we start going through the level 3 dungeons and into the level 5 dungeons, we're going to see really where the stress healing becomes such a big deal. So we'll see. Alright, I would like to kill this guy before I die of old age. This was a pretty bad fight for us with the shuffle. I'm about to get gianted. Are we marked here? Yeah, okay. I'm not really alright with being 110. What is this? 150. Actually, we have a decent stun chance. I'm not really okay with being blighted and marked the giant. So. The reason why I don't take breakthrough on Hellion is because I don't have enough skill slots, of course. I'm using 4 skills that I really like on Hellion. And most of the time you can play around needing breakthrough by scouting. But it is brutal when we don't. Alright, can't stun him again. Pretty low health. I think I'll adrenaline rush.
A death by inches.
Distress heal here. Can't hit me in position 1 right now. But I have 2 rounds of this fucking dot. Screw that. If I get pushed to the front position and then he friggin' baseball bats me to the face, then we're in some serious trouble. Okay. Alright, damage there. Let's go there. Is this a modded hero? No, this would be the, you know, regular game hero. The one that got added with the expand. Alright, he's taking a lot of dot damage. This stress is really out of control. We need to swing a little bit on the Hellion. Get some crits on her. Okay, he's dead to his dots now. Target healed there. And let's see target healed here.
A momentary abatement.
Let the giant die. It was a pretty nasty fight from the shuffle.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious
This
killer.
is the worst type though, when your stress is not spread out at all. So you have, I mean, we have 2 AOE heals, stress heals. We have Therapy Dog, and then we have the camp itself for another 10, so it's 20 AOE stress healed. I don't have Reject the Gods, which I might have to train. I think we just push on, which is a little bit unpleasant. Alright, let's toss this. No good stress disarm again, right? 85. So that's alright. I looted an extra key. Should be getting us on the way out, honestly. Alright, what do we got? These guys. How's my gold situation? I'm okay. I'm not particularly ahead, but I'm not particularly behind either. We've been spending a lot on locking in positive quirks, which has good payoff sometimes. Damage there, I guess. Let's do damage there. Oh, it's a really unexpectedly large hit.
Wounds of war can be healed.
I want to kill the back rank, but I don't want to be hit by zombies with marks when I'm at half health. It's really unexpected. Virtue stacking? Probably not. Is he dead to that dot? No, he's at 1. But I could Hound's Harry. Do I care? They're plus 80 right now. I think I want to Hound's Harry.
Disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
He's dead. Alright, let's heal the Hellion. Nice critical. A little tempted to guard. But let's start dot damage, I guess. Why not do the final dungeon first before the Crimson Court dungeon and not have to worry about the curse? Because mosquitoes are coming out, I believe. I'm not entirely sure about that. I think mosquitoes come out before that. I think there's just a chance of bloodsuckers in your missions anyways. I think even before opening that, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Probably because you miss all the trinkets, you miss all the interactions. Your heroes can only go into certain dungeons at certain levels, so if you over-level the content, you can't get into the content. You're basically just not playing with the DLC by doing that. So I did do the later ones after Darkest Dungeon, but you can't just ignore the earlier ones, I don't think, for doing that. No, my turn, not your turn. Stupid zombie. What? 5 speed, 1 speed. Why aren't we going first? Roll.
Confusion, nerves, and panic.
Nerds. The nerd bat.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
More nerds. Good. Stress healing. Look for a crit.
Their formation is broken.
Nope. Still got a stress heal,
Maintain
killing
the
it. That's nice. I want these items. Is it time to camp? I don't think so.
The light, the promise of safety.
Light and promise of safety. Got it. Good, good. It's gotta be getting close to fucking camping time, though. My inventory space is running out. Double battle. Again, I don't actually think it means anything. I don't have to go this way, but I just threw those out. Fuck. But, I always feel like double battle is Shambler or Collector. It's not, but it feels that way. This is gonna be a camp time after this one. Well, thanks for that. That was not a dodge I wanted to see happen. You have 3 tries on this guy, but probably don't have the damage. Oh, he's dead to the dot. Nice. That was a just. We now have a marked target on our Hellion, though. Which means increased crit chance. Madman. Me next, please. Nice. Exactly enough damage again. Perfect. Go there. I want to swing on with this Hellion a little bit. I want to guard to prevent the mark damage. And I just want to get some stress cure on her. Haven't seen any gameplay of Darkest Dungeon. What is it mainly about? It's a I don't know how to describe this. It's a roguelike dungeon crawler set in the Lovecraftian world, right? So it's eldritch horrors and dark magic and this type of thing. The gameplay itself is about a lot of small decisions that stack up in terms of character and item and skill management. So this is a stress bar. The white is a stress bar. Stress is a mechanic in this game that isn't in a lot of games. So not only are you balancing health, but you're balancing stress. Stress has lots of negative things that happen from it as you accumulate stress. So it's a bit about managing all of these things together at once, which makes it a pretty engaging game. It's supposed to be very, very hard, the game itself, and it sometimes is, but often it's controllable. People complain about a lot of RNG in the game, but there really isn't that much RNG in the game. Most of this stuff evens out enough that it's playable. And you have a light bar as well. The light bar changes things. Again, making the playthrough a little bit more dynamic with the light element as well. So it's a lot about resource management. It's a lot about stress management, this being another resource essentially, and it's a lot about having a challenging game. So I don't know if that helps or not. Alright. Oh, he's at fucking 1 health. I can let him attack or I can heal here. This is getting fairly low. second,
horrors, brought low
second
and
Ruby.
driven into the mud.
Alright, let's take this next fight. Ah, an invitation. Nice. Waiting on one of these. Alright, haven't done damage there yet. Or rather, he's already active, so he's not going to heal. Oh fuck, I forgot the invitation goes away if we don't kill it. Alright, never mind, we're going to kill that invitation. Alright, give me that. I preempted you, 4-leaf. Just by a little bit. Let's stun the Bloodsucker. Picked up a curse, that's unfortunate. $92 stress. That is a bit of a problem because we're starting to come close to the chance that we don't complete our mission. Dead to the dot is that has a stress attack built into it and I really don't want to be hit by it, so we're gonna guard. Nice. Dead to that dot is
Well
crit.
struck.
Like, why didn't the mission end? Look for a crit. And fish for a crit.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled.
Why did I
They
unlock
can
an
be
achievement
beaten.
with this? An unexpected party. Why is that an achievement that I didn't get last time when I beat this? It's a bit unfortunate. Alright. Thanks, Matter. It's camping time. Okay. Lick wounds there. I'm gonna camp. I wanted stress healing on the Hellion.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Alright. So, I think we're gonna have 3 fights in a row really fast. If I take them, I don't have to take these battles. But I am kind of looking for more invitations. If I could get them all in this run and not have to waste inventory space, that would be kind of ideal. I just don't know if I have enough stress on the Hellion to risk this. So we're definitely gonna therapy dog. We don't really have many encourages. We have 1. So that's gonna be 5 then. Could revel. But I do hate those debuffs. Yeah, with that one, I know I have 2 now, blue, but it's a long enough dungeon without stress healing. I'm going to probably take it 3 or 4 times if I can. I can get plus crit here. That's kind of like stress healing. So it'd be 3, 6 with therapy dog, 8 with encourage, and then 12 with Hound's Watch. That's probably what we're going to do. Right.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
You have a little bit of inventory space right now. But we are going to pick up 1 more medicine. Don't know if I want these fights. I want another fucking invitation though. Alright, fine. Oh! This is not the fight we wanted. good. Just done this round. Probably do 2 or 3 invites with the map. Oh, I see. I mean, it would take me, yeah, that's a good point. Alright, don't do it. Don't fucking howl and don't give me the worries.
Gnawing uncertainty. The birthplace of dread.
Alright. Attempt to stun. Fortunately, because I missed that stun, I have to stun here, and I really want to be swinging with the Hellion because I want the crit. But I gotta kill it before it gets another round. It's just not a stress recovery fight ever.
Blow.
He's not gonna get an action off, so we can delay. He'll die before he can do anything. I'd like the Hellion to get another shot off here.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Alright. This fight can go either way in terms of stress. So act once, then die.
Grievous
No crits, please.
injury.
Oh, wow, they have a chance to
Palpable
disease
fear.
me? I don't even know what disease they give.
Diminish.
Lethargy, maybe? Wow, thanks for that, guys. Thanks for that. Okay. You're pretty much, I think you're disease immune when you have the curse up to other diseases, by the way. I think I was told that. It's a big ass fucking dot.
A momentary abatement.
It's best to just stick with the runes in the start and get through the caretaker goals. No? No, I wouldn't say that. You should pick your location based on what it gives you, not anything else. It's not enough to kill it, unfortunately. Stop critting me,
Mortality
game.
clarified in a single strike.
Guess they're not stressing this guy, though. Actually, I'm okay with that trade-off. I want to exsanguinate here, but it's too far away. So I was counting on my Hellion to be going, or my guys to go being faster than this guy, since he's speed too. But no. No crit, no crit, no crit. Beautiful.
A momentary abatement.
Still a big dot. Alright.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination
Hit
be
PB.
considered a
No, not
virtue.
really. I haven't seen much that makes Civ 6 any more palatable at this instant for multiplayer. But that will change at some point. I hope. Alright, what do we got going on here? Too much inventory. Oh we are really full in inventory if I'm looking at it like this then. I don't have to carry on for keys anymore. Is 200 gold though worth the risk on a key? Probably not. That might be though. Alright. Which clearly means we don't need to be in this area fighting anymore. If we're that full in inventory space. Fight just spawned. No invitation, little fuckers. Alright. It's my ideal composition for champion fanatic. I have no idea, man. I've only fought the fanatic once. I think he's like a glorified hag though. So you probably just build your comp like you'd build fighting the hag. The thing is you can't, right? You can't decide when you're fighting the fanatic, so it's just a lot harder. I should discard shovels. No, there's a lot of dungeon left that I'm gonna need shovels for. That's great.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it
750 and
merely
potentially
a
other
trick
fights
of
along the
the
way.
light?
Alright. You can deliberately proc the fanatic. That's a good point. Maybe I should do that at a lower level, like now, like with level 1s or something, and just clear them out again for a little while. Oh, I haven't even seen. Have I seen the fanatic message? I'm not even sure the fanatic has spawned yet. Maybe I don't need to do that this instant. Is throwing away keys worth the risk? Well, I've scouted half the dungeon. It's only a medium-sized dungeon anyways, so is it worth the risk? I don't think it's a matter of risk. It's a matter of cost versus reward, right? And the answer is you can't be sure, but
Mind that such
it feels
missteps
unlikely
are the
to me that I
exception,
will find one right now.
not the rule.
And 750 gold is pretty decent. So. Glad I didn't throw out shovels. Just found a fucking secret door. So, we got punished. Happens.
Nature herself.
Shambler again.
Victim to the spreading corruption.
This is a level 3 Shambler. Fuck
Malformed
that.
with misintent.
Okay. Where's the last room item? Up. So we'll come back for this. Okay. Put a few chances at a key. We'll see though. I don't really have inventory space for that anyways. Feels bad, but that feels
Mechanical
really bad.
hazards possessed by evil intent.
Okay. Okay. Our craving. It's kind of bad news. We're not wasting yet, so it's not a big deal. As big a deal, anyways. Could be a fight here, but I'm gonna save torches like there isn't. We have just scouted the rest of the dungeon. We don't have to hold on to shovels anymore. Alright, let's keep going. We're in battle with treasure, 3 curios and a secret door. It's also part of it is throwing away, like when I have so many like good stacks of items, I don't really want to throw away stuff unless I'm guaranteed to replace them with more. And I guess I don't know the percentages on the secret door to make that a truly informed decision, but my suspicion is it's low enough that that a lot of times you're just not going to encounter it. That's annoying. So I've already had one of those. Now I have two, and that would be 1,500. Okay. There's the secret room. We'll come back to it in a second. Let's grab this guy.
Glittering gold.
Guess we're gonna pop these torches.
And baubles,
make room.
paid for in blood.
I don't know if I'm gonna take that last fight or not. But I'm gonna take the secret room here. I know I'm doing this in light. The troll emerald. I don't know at this point if it's worth continuing this, but I'm going to. I have 8 food. There's only 1 room battle left. I can probably get a little bit out of that. What's that food ping? Alright. Still a chance at an invite here too. Okay. Standard fare. Get a surprise round out of it. That's great. Wow, we only had 4 battles. That's crazy. So we started here, and we had a buff for 4 battles. We went down and took 2 battles, came back, spawned a battle there for a 3rd battle, and then we walked the entire rest of the dungeon, all the way up, all the way down, all the corridors, till this room for our 4th battle. It's such a weird layout. Doesn't really matter, I suppose, but alright, damage there. Let's stun here. Let's try to kill there, nice.
Ringing ears.
What difficulty is this easy?
The end approaches.
Oh man, not big readers, huh? All right, should be stunning here. Damage here. Might as well get the extra torchlight. Okay. This guy's dead. Let's go after this guy. Nice. I'm gonna stun here to let the Hellion swing. Hellion has extra crit chance right now. It's really nice to get some crits. He's dead to the dot, so everyone else can just pass. Nice critical healing. Nice crits. Cool.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Game is so troll sometimes. Alright, we don't really have room for that. I can toss 750 gold with the hope that the outcome of that is worth 750 gold or more from using the key. It's actually pretty unlikely that it is the case, but I think we're gonna do it just because I'm annoyed with the way I was given my emeralds. I was actually given 4 this quest, but we've thrown them out every single time, and I was annoyed with the distribution of keys. So I guess we're just gonna do it. I don't think it's an optimal play. I should have doused the light too. Traded 750 for crests? Sure. We'll just say that's what we're looking for. Perfect. Alright, quest complete.
These tonics and herbs will stave off infection and neutralize contagion.
Steady, irrepressible, placing Faded and Spotted Fever. Whatever.
The preponderance of rare and exotic injuries makes this place perfect
Alright.
for the study of suffering.
However, guys, it is lunchtime for me, and I need to put something in my stomach, or that hangover is going to get a little bit worse. So, I'm going to walk away from the computer. I'll be back in about 15 minutes. I will put on a timer. I'll be back by that timer. I'm going to eat some food, and we'll come back, and we're going to take a look around. We're considering right now heading into the courtyard for the Baron. We do have 2 invitations, which isn't terrible. But we'll have a look around when we get back, see if there's something else that we might be going for. I'm tempted to do it now, but I'm not going to. I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. Back in a little bit.